Alright, hey guys. So for today we are going to be doing a face shave. And as you can see, I do have about a day's worth of growth. I was going to let it grow out another day, so I have 2 days worth of growth for today's shave. But I was like, yeah, you know what? Whatever, I'm just going to shave. I enjoy shaving, so today we are going to be using a straight razor. This is my one and only straight razor. You have seen it on the videos a couple of times. It's a Max Sprecher 9/8 near Wedge. Great spine work. Beautiful matching inlay on the tang. And this is the Dark Angel Wing scales. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous razor. So today we are continue using the Holy Black Reed. So in my last video I used this soap too, and I showed you guys what the set looked like. I'll probably include the beginning of that video in this one as well, just to kind of go over what the set looks like again. Maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. Great scent. Reed is like a incense style, like a church smell. And that's what we got still for the pour. Today though, instead of using that Holy Black matching aftershave, I'm going to use Southern Witchcraft Carpathia. Funny story, I've had this for a while. I used it one time last night for part of my head shave. And I've had it for a while because I ordered it on accident. I was trying to order before it went out, was Camellia, Southern Witchcraft. That scent is discontinued, and when it got discontinued last year, I was trying to order the Splash because I wanted to have an extra one, knowing that it wasn't going to come back, and on accident, I ordered this. And I don't have the matching soap, just because I'm trying to kill soap, so I never got the matching soap. And it's not a bad scent. So the scent notes on this one is balsam, wet stone, erotic musk, and black tea, which is pretty interesting because those scent notes don't sound bad, but they sound kind of weird. And it's not a bad scent, to be honest. The whetstone, I get that for sure when I used it last night. The exotic musk, I don't really get the black tea too much, and I really do enjoy tea scents. The balsam, that's in the forefront. It's right there. It reminds me a lot when I use that on my salads. The dry down is much better, I think, than the initial when I use it, because when I initially use it, it's a very strong balsam, and the dry down though, the dry down's really nice. I don't know if it's the musk or the black tea scent, but for today we're hydrating with some sparkling water. So last time I used my Paladin Dark Holler Jack, the black one. It's a 28mm bulb. So here's my other one that I own. This one is a 26mm bulb, and obviously it's in the orange and black. Like I said, the only one I'm missing is the white one. I might eventually do a want to buy for it. And we are just going to load right off here. And I'm interested in how this will do for a straight razor shave, this soap. Again, it's not the best base I've ever used, but it's not the worst either. Holy Black makes a pretty dang good base. Loads really easily. It explodes with lather. It's fairly slick, but this is where you can test how slick something really is on your straight razor shaves. And I don't know if this is like taboo, using the same soap for multiple videos, especially in a row, but my channel, I'm going to do what I want. So obviously, this kind of answers the question. Last time in the video I talked about I wasn't sure if I was just going to keep using this until it was killed, or kind of, you know, mix match the 7 deadly sins from Holy Black, because there's 7 soaps. And obviously I've chosen to keep using this one for now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's not a bad load. I might have to reload for a second pass, but not bad. I'm just going to wet the face a little bit. My face is not prepped, so I haven't showered. No pre-shave, because I really want to kind of give this a run for its money, so to speak, and see how it does by itself. Just going to rinse this off so it's not so slippery. Set that down. And it's one of those things too where I'm not even sure if it's worth testing this like this, because to be honest, Holy Black, again, I think I mentioned it in my last video, they don't really sell a whole bunch of staple soaps. Like, you know, you can go on a bunch of other type of artisan soaps, and they'll have, you know, 10, 20, 30 different scents to choose from, and that they're staple. And then they'll have, you know, maybe ones that they come out with at certain times of the year, whether it's around Christmas, Halloween. Holy Black only, I think, has only like one, and it's like a, sounds actually really good to me, but it's like, supposedly smells like gunpowder and stuff like that, which I like that scent. Being a Marine, I've shot a lot of weapons, and I enjoy that scent. So we're going to start going to the face, add a little water. But besides that soap, I've only seen them do special releases throughout the year, so the chances of, you know, this being a great review for most people, not really, because you don't have access to buy a lot of their soaps throughout the year. But, you know, I'm just curious to see how this does. Because what I've learned with straight razor shaving is that's how you really test the slickness of a soap. A soap can feel great and do a great job with a DE, or like a, you know, a single edge like the Vector, but night and day difference when you use a straight razor. And you can see, I mean, it's easy to work with. It's taking quite a bit of water. And it's not breaking the lather really down yet, so it can take quite a bit of water, which is good. That's not bad. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. If it doesn't go good, I can just reapply more and add more water. I'm definitely going to need to load a little bit more though for that second pass. I mean, this is a small knot too, it's not very dense. So, here's what it is. But I just love the handles on these Paladins, the dark Holler jacks. Alright, so first pass. Ooh, what am I doing? Not bad. It's not the slickest. But will it get the job done today? I think so. Would I recommend it? So far not for straight razor shaving. Hmm. Yeah, it leaves some desire for slickness with a straight. I mean, when I used it yesterday, it was really great for my shaves. When I used it on the last video, it was great for my head shave. But this was my first time using it for my straight razor shaving, and again, night and day difference when you straight razor shave. I forgot to look up what straight razor shave this is. I think this might be 14. Yeah, I think this is 14. And I'm already getting really comfortable. Not really comfortable, but a lot more comfortable in my left hand. I've heard a lot of people mention that you need like 30 to 50, even sometimes 100 to really get it down. And I don't know. I think it depends. I'm already fairly comfortable. I'm no expert, but maybe that has a lot to do with I used to use the feather Japanese Kamasori style shave it a lot, and there is no forgiveness when you use that thing. Like if you're not at the right angle and if you're too heavy of a touch, you're getting cut. With this, there's a lot of room for error. I feel like, and I'm pretty sure that's with most straight razors, because this one's a pretty big fucking blade, so I feel like with smaller blades, it's even probably easier. Yeah, we're gonna reapply. That is already a little dry. And I'm not going super slow, but, you know, is what it is. So let's get some water on that area so I can finish up that side of my neck and my chin. Let's take off some of that. I love the scent though of this soap. It's great, nice and strong. It's like sweet. It has a kind of like a sweet undertone to it. Man, back in the game. But yeah, maybe that's why I feel like I picked the straight razor up fairly quickly. Was because already used to having to stretch the skin, work different angles from the Camisori style shavette. I feel like in a lot of ways that was harder to use than this, actually. And I used to use that to shave my head. Um, Actually, I got so good with it, I used to use it to shave my head with zero mirrors. I would just take it into the shower with me, and I could shave my head in the shower with no mirrors. Not bad. Not perfect first pass. One cool thing that I've learned, and I don't know if this is normal, but I used to do it with my shavette too, is I'm not sure what people do with their thumb, if they put it under here usually, but what I like to do, and I used to do with my shavette too, is put it against the blade. And when I do that, I have more control over the angle, I feel like, with the blade. That's just me personally. And you know, I've seen some people shave with a blade like this. And I gotta say, like, I really like that. I know it's unconventional. I might start, you know, when I get a little bit more comfortable, I might start throwing that into the routine. We're gonna load. And I don't know, I think this is gonna be a two-passer today. Just because I'm not really feeling the soap on my straight shave. Okay, there we go. Start spreading some of that out. And we're going to go back. I want this one to be a little denser, a little lather. Okay. Again, one thing I really do like about this soap is the ease of use. Like, and again, the scent strength. It's just really good. And I've had zero issues with it having slickness issues or anything like that with DEs. So don't think that this is a crappy soap because I'm saying it's not great so far with my straight razor shave. I've used it a few times. You know, I even made a video with me using it on my head and zero issues. So I don't think that, you know, it's the soap is bad, and I don't think that it's, I'm not sure how to work the soap because I know how to work the soap. It just, some soaps just aren't great for straight razor. I've had other soaps like you know, one of them's batch 214 from Bricktown Grooming. I killed that soap already, but I love the scent of it, and it's an okay soap base, but it wasn't great for straight. It just wasn't slick enough. And, you know, going forward, I definitely want to be more choosy with my soaps. And you know, me enjoying the straight razor shaving, that's something that I need to take an account for going forward, is that, you know, I should probably only pick soaps that I feel like are good. Lost a little hair. That are good all around. So they have to be good also when I straight razor shave. Man, just got so much lather down here. And I think that's good. It's well hydrated. It's a little denser than last time. Let's see how that does. You know, rinse off. Ooh, look at that. Bitch. Rinse off the hands. Dry them. Get a little agua. Round two. Across / against. And I think this time I'm going to try just like this. A little unorthodox. I definitely really like this for going against the grain underneath my neck. I always feel like this is one of those tricky spots that I try to use like the heel of the blade just because I have a weird spot that I can't really flatten that out. You can still see the indents there from my neck. There we go. Let's rinse that. Again, I'm trying to use the heel on that part. There we go. Now I'm just going to switch straight to across. Damn, that's nice. A little clean up around the ears. Nice. Nice. Switching hands, left hand to go this way. Sometimes you gotta be careful too, because this point, it can get you. For that part of my chin, I don't try to go this way or this way. Sometimes I'll go against if I do 3 passes, but it's just too awkward of an area for me to try to completely flatten to go that way. Now I got to do the other side. Switching hands, left hand. Yeah, that's nice. First thing I like to do is just dry off the blade. You know, if there's anybody watching this that knows quite a bit about straight razors, one thing that I've been wondering is how often do these screws become loose? Because, you know, holding it like this, I don't know, the scales become loose. I can even see how that would be hard to, not hone it, but strop it. And I've seen on some videos on YouTube where gentlemen cut their strops on accident because the scales moved when they were stropping. So yeah, I've been wondering about that. Like, do you have to send these in every year or so to get that tightened? Because I have no idea how to tighten that. Okay, so what we do now is we take the rest of this and we apply it to the face. And that was a good DFS. Is it a BBS? No. It's fairly close. But I don't want to overshave, especially with a soap that I'm already hesitant on. Like, I will never use this soap again for a straight razor shave. Just because it was so not slick enough for me and my tastes. Rinsing out the brush a little bit as we sit here. mean, look how cool that is. Super cool. Alright, now it's time to rinse this off. And I've been letting that do that now, so kind of a new ritual I've been trying is let the soap sit on my face as I clean everything up. And then once I'm done cleaning everything up, I rinse the soap off my face and then apply the splash, whatever splash I'm using. And I've been trying to see how that affects my skin. Like, does it kind of have a hydrating factor in there? And then, you know, if my skin is dry, I apply balms, but I usually apply the balms once the splash dries for a while. So, splash again. Carpathia from Southern Witchcraft. Always gonna have some fun bloopers in my videos because I don't edit. Southern Witchcraft's splashes are kind of like a milky white, and this is strong right off the bat. I love how they feel though. Southern Witchcraft makes some really nice feeling splashes. What I'm starting to like more now is I used to like strong splashes where they would kind of like burn the skin, so it's probably due to higher alcohol contents, like PAAs after splashes. One, there's super fucking strong scents on those splashes, like they'll last all day. But two, like strong alcohol too, so not much skin food in them. So it burns. But what I've started liking more recently, and you know, I guess it just kind of depends, you know, just like everything in nature or whatever. I don't even know where I was going with that, but just like everything in life, your preferences change, right? So right now, my preference is kind of splashes that are more nourishing, where they make my skin feel supple, where it smells like, I still like strong scents if I can, but if not, that's okay. And there we have it. Nice, supple, and good. The dry down on this is where it's at, though. Yeah, this is not a bad splash. So, you know, to recap, today we used Holy Black, the 7 Deadly Sins, set from last year, Halloween 2022. We used Greed today. Boom, Greed. Fucking awesome. Skulls. For the brushed, this time we decided to use the 26 millimeter Paladin. There you go. You can see the bats on there. This is the dark Holler Jack. Super cool looking. Bulb knot. Hair's not the best, but it's not the worst I've ever used. And I think with more uses, again, like anything else, it'll get even softer. Star of the party was the Max Sprecher. I don't know. 9/8 near Wedge. Hefty. With those dark angel wing scales. Everything about this is fucking dark and cool. Aftershave splash. Carpathia from Southern Witchcraft. Appreciate you guys joining me, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.